What if I told you the size of your success isn't determined by your talent, education, or luck, but by the size of your thinking? In a world full of self-doubt and small dreams, one book has helped millions break the mental barriers and dream big again. This is not just a summary. This is your gateway to the powerful mindset behind unstoppable success. Welcome to The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz, where your mind becomes your greatest weapon. Let's dive deep. Chapter 1. Believe you can succeed and you will. Success begins not in the boardroom or on a college campus, but in your mind. This chapter opens with a profound truth. Belief is the foundation of success. David J. Schwartz emphasizes that the most successful people aren't always the smartest or most experienced. They're the ones who believe in themselves. Imagine two childhood friends, Raj and Aman. Both grow up in a small town. Raj always says, "One day I'll own a chain of restaurants." Aman says, "People like us don't get far." 10 years later, Raj runs 3 successful outlets. Aman is still working at the same job, playing it safe. Why? Belief. Belief triggers the mind to think creatively, to act with purpose, and to persist through failure. When you believe in yourself, your mind looks for solutions. When you doubt, your mind only sees problems. How to build belief. Remind yourself daily, "I can do this." Visualize your success like it's already real. Act with confidence, even when you're nervous. Every great success story begins with someone who simply believed they could do more. Chapter 2. Cure yourself of excusitis, the failure disease. Excuses are comfort traps. They make failure feel justified, but they also keep us stuck. Schwartz introduces excusitis, the disease of the mind that convinces us to stop trying. Excuses come in many forms. Health. I'm just too tired all the time. Intelligence. I never did well in school. Age. I'm too young or I'm too old. Luck. Some people are just lucky. I'm not. The truth. These are lies we tell ourselves to avoid risk. Real example. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale didn't publish The Power of Positive Thinking until he was nearly 50. Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s. These people refused to accept excuses. Action plan. Identify your top 3 excuses. Replace each one with a statement of empowerment. Start taking small actions that prove your excuses wrong. When you stop making excuses, your brain starts making progress. Chapter 3. Build confidence and destroy fear. Fear whispers in your ear, "You can't." Confidence replies, "Watch me." Schwartz makes a powerful claim here. Fear is nothing but a state of mind, and it dies the moment you take action. Meet Kunal, a recent college grad. He's terrified of public speaking. But instead of running from it, he joins a speaking club, practices every week, and slowly transforms from nervous wreck to confident communicator. Confidence is a skill, not a trait. You build it by doing what you fear. Confidence builders. Speak up in group settings, even if it's just one sentence. Dress better. It boosts self-image. Prepare obsessively. Preparation breeds confidence. Don't wait to feel confident. Act first. Confidence follows. Chapter 4. How to think big. Small thinking creates small lives. Big thinking unlocks big futures. Schwartz tells us that the size of our thinking determines the size of our accomplishments. Think about it. Who do you admire? Entrepreneurs, artists, leaders. They all dared to think beyond their current reality. Big thinking example. Jeff Bezos didn't think, "How do I sell books online?" He thought, "How can I build the world's most customer-centric company?" That's big thinking. Steps to think bigger. Dream beyond what feels possible. Ask yourself, what would I attempt if I knew I couldn't fail? Challenge your goals, then double them. The only thing holding you back is the size of your vision. Chapter 5. How to think and dream creatively. Creativity isn't just for artists. It's for everyone who wants to solve problems and innovate. The key: ask better questions. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," Ask, how can I afford that? When you assume something is possible, your brain starts working to find ways to make it real. Example: a struggling restaurant owner reinvents his business model by offering online cooking classes. He thought creatively and thrived. Creative thinking habits. Read widely and often. Spend time in new environments. Ask, how can I do this better? Every day. Chapter 6. You are what you think you are. Your self-image is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you see yourself as ordinary, you'll act ordinary. If you see yourself as a leader, you'll behave like one. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. Start telling yourself the story you want others to believe. Because confidence is contagious. The world reflects back what you project. Self-image boosters. Speak confidently, even when unsure. Carry yourself with pride and dignity. See yourself succeeding. Daily, vividly. When you upgrade your self-perception, your reality upgrades with it. Chapter 7. Manage your environment. Go first class. You are a product of your environment. So choose your inputs carefully. Hang around negative people, and you'll think negatively. Surround yourself with go-getters, and you'll rise to their level. Example: a young woman with big dreams left her toxic friend group, joined a mastermind, and tripled her income in 1 year. Why? Environment. Environmental changes. Clean your workspace. Read inspiring books instead of scrolling social media. Join communities where thinking big is normal. Your environment can either drag you down or lift you into your next chapter. Chapter 8. Make your attitudes your allies. Attitude is everything. It colors how people perceive you and how you experience life. Positive attitudes attract opportunities. Enthusiasm is magnetic. Optimism inspires action. True story: an airline steward who smiled more, listened better, and stayed positive was promoted to senior trainer. Why? His attitude created influence. Positive attitude practices. Start each day with gratitude. Smile, yes, even on tough days. Expect good things to happen, and behave as if they already are. People want to be around positive energy. So be the source. Chapter 9. Think right toward people. Success is about people. Period. Whether you're in business, teaching, sales, or leadership, your ability to connect, respect, and uplift others will define your results. Example: a manager who focused on lifting others, giving credit, and building trust created a team that delivered record-breaking results. How to win with people. Assume the best about others. Listen more than you speak. Compliment and praise sincerely and often. When you elevate others, you rise with them. Chapter 10. Get the action habit. Ideas are great, but action is what changes lives. We don't need more planning. We need more doing. Action builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. And confidence builds success. Pro tip: don't wait for perfect conditions. They never come. Start now. Adjust as you go. Action triggers. Break big tasks into micro steps. Schedule your priorities. Reward yourself for finishing. Remember, inaction is the only real failure. Chapter 11. Turn defeat into victory. Every failure has the seeds of a greater victory inside it, if you're willing to learn. Schwartz reminds us that setbacks are normal. What matters is your response. Example: an entrepreneur lost everything. Instead of quitting, he asked, "What went wrong?" He rebuilt smarter and succeeded bigger, turning losses into lessons. Ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" Reframe, "This isn't failure. It's training." Persist. Always. Your mindset in defeat determines your greatness. Chapter 12. Use goals to help you grow. A life without goals is like a ship without a compass. It drifts. Clear, written goals give you direction, clarity, and purpose. Schwartz's process. Set short-term and long-term goals. Write them down. Visualize them daily. Daily goal ritual. Morning. Write down 3 goals. Evening. Reflect on your progress. The more clarity you have, the faster you'll grow. Chapter 13. How to Think Like a Leader. Leadership isn't about position. It's about posture. Great leaders take responsibility. Give credit. Stay calm in crisis. Keep learning. Leadership tip. Lead yourself first. Be disciplined. Be honest. Be kind. People follow consistency. Leader habits. Praise others daily. Admit when you're wrong. Ask better questions. The world needs more leaders. Start by being one. Inspiring and reflective voiceover. You don't need to be born rich, or lucky, or genius. You only need one thing: to think big. Thinking big rewires your life. It transforms fear into faith, doubt into determination, and small steps into giant leaps. You are capable of more. You are stronger than you believe. Your dreams are waiting. If this video opened your mind like it, share it. Leave a comment. What's one way you'll start thinking big today? Subscribe for more powerful book lessons that awaken your greatness. Start today. Think big. Act bold. And never shrink your dreams again. This is your moment. This is your time. You've got the magic inside you.